Hi, Saskia, Devotional Goddess here. This morning I'm going to share with you some of my winter wellness remedies that I just have in house. So I always have my chai brewing in the crock pot and I do it weekly. So I make a chai, big crock pot of water. I put cinnamon sticks in. I put I'll share the recipe below. But I put cinnamon sticks in, I put anise, star anise, cloves, whole cloves. And then in here, I've got cardamom pods, fennel seeds, and black peppercorns. And I break it up so that it's more bioavailable, and I often chant, send blessings into it, and I just make sure that when I do, I'm in a state of reverence and calm and groundedness, because you know what we're working with and what we are holding gets transmuted into our food. There's an energy pulse that gets transmuted, so it's important to, when you cook, when you make things, to really be centered and to be in a loving space of gratitude or just contentment, right? So that what you take in has that additional layer, because we are energy beings. All right. So, whoops, sometimes they pop out and roll away. Here we go. All right, and then I'm going to take you with me and show you what it looks like right now. I also added astragalus, which is this bark, and it's a wonderful adaptogen and really good for immunity boosting. So I'm also going to grab my fresh ginger, and I'm going to add that. So here you can see I've crushed the herbs. Some of it's not fully crushed. All right, here is my crock pot, and I just drop it in. So by the time I get home from work this afternoon, it is this deep, rich, delicious, nourishing chai that supports my immunity. So I always add organic, fresh ginger. So all of this, of course, is organic. That's my baseline template. I'm going to take this bit off. And the ginger is great for digestion, great for immunity. Ginger is super potent and has so many benefits to it. So that always goes in as well. And I just dip my mug in. I like to have it with some coconut cream, but you can do regular milk. Some people add honey. I don't feel the need, but some days I want something a little sweet, so I add my honey. I'm going to do a little more ginger, feel it's needed in this batch, and every batch is a little different. I don't per se follow measurements. I just eyeball it, and so when I share the ingredients, I won't be sharing proportions, measurements. That will be for you to decide and experiment with. This is a great way to experiment. So throughout the week, every time I dunk my mug in, I replenish it. And obviously throughout the week it gets a little weaker. And then once it's rather weak, then I just throw it out, put the residual of the herbs in the compost bin, and start again. Start that new batch. So it's a wonderful way to have nourishing medicine ready at hand in the household, and that you add whatever you feel you need as medicine that day. And who doesn't like a nice warm drink when coming home from the cold outside? So that's always really yummy. Now, the other one that I have here is at the end of the summer or throughout the year, but at the end of the summer I tend to do a nice big batch because I make fire cider. And that is, some people take it just as is, you know, do little shots of fire cider. I actually use it as the base of my vinaigrette for carrot salad and just regular salads. And it's delicious, really yummy. So in this, I use, I just grab the herbs that are in the garden, in the community garden. So this year I had parsley and sage and cilantro and thyme, and put some rosemary in there. Garlic, horseradish, and again, that wonderful ginger. Get that ginger in there. So I've let it sit and shake it up every so often. And now it is time to harvest it. And then I pour it in here. Look at all this. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's the sage. There's the parsley. And I just get it all out. Look at all these herbs. All that medicine, all that goodness. Put peppercorns in there too. I think I even put a little bit of spice in this time. I'm just going to get my compost bowl. Actually, first I'll press it down. But fire cider makes a wonderful gift for the holidays or at any time. But it's just, oops, that's not, it's just so nutritious. Oh, and of course, apple cider vinegar adds the base. I don't use Bragg's anymore because it's not the original owners. They sold it. And they sold it to some celebrities who then sold it off to somebody else. And I don't trust the authenticity of the product anymore. So I find just another local brand that is organic. And I go from there. So making things that are simple. Again, I always wait to be in the right state of mind, frame of mind, that a time when I know I have the time to make these so that I'm not feeling rushed or hurried or stressed, so that my state of mind is in a good place. And then from there, again, allowing that gratitude and the blessings to be present. And then I just save old jars, label it immune cider, fire cider, and then I have it in the fridge. Give it a good shake, and let's try it. Oh, it's potent. Oh. All right. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's a bit embarrassing. No, I went down the wrong way. All right. It's got that fire in it. All right, that's my fire cider. Oh, it's really going down. You can hear it's clearing my voice now too. All right, I will take a little bit more of that and gargle it because I can feel that there's something building in my system. So I'm gonna take a little sip more off camera so that if I do cough again, I'm not coughing and spluttering here live. All right, much love to all. Experiment with these. Look up Fire Cider on the internet. You'll find many recipes, but I often just, once I have the base down, I just ad lib and make changes when I need to. Same with the chai, but I'll leave the ingredients down below. All right, many, many blessings. Much love to all. Happy cooking. Bye.